Great, thank you. That's exactly what every girl wants to hear. That she
Sarah,
sounds like Lord Farquaad.
I missed that.
You're like
Could
a
you repeat
small
that one more
crazy
time?
man.
Lord Farquaad.
No, what are you watching?
Oh, in school I've been watching Shrek the Musical, and Kayleen's tone reminded me of Lord Farquaad.
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 He half.
Dulacus.
Duloc is the perfect place.
All right, welcome to this week's episode of Curve So Strong.
I am upset.
Yo, me too. I wanted to fuck up those.
My bird died.
Oh, your bird died, and I really wanted to fuck up those. What the hell are they called? Vampires.
Vampires?
Yep.
Vampire.
Yeah, so I don't think any recap is necessary after what was this Saturday's special live event of episode 15, where you went to go beat the shit out of an old man who makes coffins and found yourself in what was a temporary spawn of a coven of vampires, who quickly made a great escape out several windows of the second-story building. You were accompanied by two mysterious people who you've gained little information from. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. We're picking up right off where we left off, where you've identified that the vampires have escaped. You all look out your respective windows and see bats flying out and up into the distance of the misty skies, and the one in particular where a lot of the group was watching, trying to like catch the vampire before it got away. They see a murderer of ravens chasing after one bat, it looks like. Oh, thanks, Wes.
Unkindness.
And that's where we're gonna pick up tonight's episode.
I would just like to say that had we been able to see the map like we can see right now, things would probably have been not the same.
Why do you say that?
There's so many coffins.
The coffins are on the first floor, and no one really asked because you guys bum rushed that main room, but it's a display. It's a coffin maker shop, so it's like his display floor. So
Okay, I
all
thought that
those
was the second floor.
no, so the second floor is where you all are right now,
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
and this is the ground floor. No, good question though. No, so
I
the
stand corrected.
yeah, the main door was right here, which you all came through and found Henrik right here. This is his main display floor, so all these coffins are open and for sale. And this was the side door that that Brana and Yetta came through.
I'm pretty sure I jumped out the window.
Okay, well, show me where you jumped out. Move your character. I know we were... Oh, are you able to move those characters?
I don't know. I'll check. But me and Revlin tried
No.
to jump out the window to catch the bat, and I did too. And that's kind of where we stopped.
Yeah. I'm changing them right now so that you can move them.
I can move mine.
I just changed yours, Kel.
Hmm.
Okay. I think I got everybody, so everyone should be able to move their own tags still.
Where's Colin?
Colin is on a work trip this week, which is why he won't be here tonight, and I'll be on a work trip next week, which is why we're not having a session next week. So he's in Philly, right, Kayleen?
I think so. I don't know.
I think they're in Philadelphia. So he's close to you, Kelly.
Oh, actually, he's right here. Okay.
That'd be great. All right, so that's where we're gonna pick up tonight's episode. As you all kind of recollect yourselves in different moments in battle, you can see that this upstairs story is definitely. One sec, I lost everything. There, definitely kind of destroyed. The several crates that cracked open, the wood is splattered across the floor. Yetta, you still have good old Henrik, right?
You betcha.
Okay. He is conscious but still in your grapple. And the two people you've met, as they look out the window and see the ravens flying away, they turn to you all and they say, "I'm sorry, we have to go." And you see them quickly jump out the window behind them. Oh man, they both rolled pretty terribly and the same number. So you can see they both don't stick their superhero landings and they start to run off into the distance without much word.
I'm like running. I guess the bats are out of like vision now at this point.
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, fuck, and there's no one else, well, reveling. So I'm like, let's go back upstairs. So I kind of run.
As you do, you see the two people, as you turn back, running towards you and off into the distance. And they say, well, the Kenku cause, and the female fighter says, "We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry, we have to go," and they like run off.
Alright, once I get upstairs, I go, who the fuck were they? We don't even know their names.
No, I don't know if they ever had the. I know they introduced them all to you in person, but like not in character.
Yet something about them seems so familiar.
Alright, what's that guy's name? The old man's name?
Hendrik.
Alright.
Henrik.
I go over and
Henrik.
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 I go over to Henrik and I punch him in the face.
All right. Roll damage.
Poor Henry.
Your unarmed strike. Do you have that?
Yeah, it's just 5 bludgeoning. Or I gotta roll to see if it hits.
Yeah. What's your strength modifier? No, you don't roll to attack. What's your strength modifier?
+4.
All right. So
5.
yeah, but he's grappled, so it's an automatic crit. So it's technically 6. 6 damage.
Why 6?
Well, because you're getting 1 point just from the hit. You don't roll a damage dice for an unarmed strike. And then you're adding your strength modifier, which you said was 4, right?
Yeah.
So a regular hit would have been 5, but if you technically do crit, you're doing the roll damage, which is that one point of damage. You're doing 2, so it's 2 plus 4, which is 6.
Alright. So 6.
You punch.
go. Why the fuck do you have a bunch of vampires in your house that you didn't tell us about?
I tried to warn you. They came and they threatened me. They said they'd kill me if I didn't do what they said.
And what was that exactly?
To help steal the bones.
Who has the bones?
I believe the 2 cultists gave what they found to Brana. Is that
I
correct?
got some bones.
But it wasn't complete.
No, I said some, not all.
You have all the bones, old man?
I believe that they had kept bones with them in this room as well.
Who's them?
The vampires.
So the vampires have half the bones and we have half the bones?
He doesn't know.
Let's search, and I'll start investigating.
All right, roll investigation check.
I'll help.
Wait, time out. Are there 2 vampires that are in the map still hanging out?
Those were the cultists. Not cultists. I say cultists because in another game that's what they're labeled as. That was Chloe and
10.
Tucker.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, let me move them off to the side. Sarah, oh, that was with advantage? Damn.
No, I accidentally clicked it twice, so yeah, you would say that's with advantage, yeah.
Well, because Benville was assisting you, so
Oh.
it was with advantage.
Okay, well, yeah, it's still 10.
Unfortunately, looking across this wood junk supply, you don't see anything that would alert you of said bones. Susan bones.
I have the bones. I cannot find the bones.
I go over and I kick the old man.
I'm not holding him anymore.
Okay.
I kick him. I like try to like stomp him.
Kelly, where are you in the place now? Are you back inside?
Yeah, I thought I ran inside, so.
I moved her. She's right next to him now.
Thanks, Va. Why, Kelly? Okay, you kick him. Oh, he's not prone. Roll to attack.
I looked at shit. I was looking around for stuff.
Good girl.
I rolled a 19, so it hits.
All right, and then
Joke's
so,
on you. You've
Stop.
got an AC of 24.
and so, when you kick him, he falls unconscious.
Wait, what?
You just did another 5 damage to him.
He's unconscious?
He's unconscious.
Oh. Fucking old man. Fucking our shit up.
He's not much to us dead.
Someone wake him up. Don't you guys have like that power?
I'll try to. I don't know. I'll use a fucking
I can't
spell,
think of the other.
motherfucker. I'll use healing word.
I'll just lay on hands.
No, I just did healing word. It's fine.
Okay, so healing word. See within range. 1d4. So roll d4 and then add your spellcasting ability modifier.
Eight.
8. So he quickly recovers consciousness and coughs up some blood. And he kind of looks around scared. What do you want with me?
Who the fuck are the vampires? Who do they work for?
I don't know, maybe Strahd? Maybe the vampire Strahd is the ruler?
Can I hear all this going down?
Oh, everyone can hear this,
Backhand
totally.
I backhand him in the face.
Are you intending to harm him?
Not really.
Well, then it doesn't do anything.
Well, I want to hit him in the face. I
Roll.
backhand him.
Roll to attack.
Maybe. How many points did you give him, Sarah?
8.
Okay, we're fine. 16.
Alright, so it's gonna do half your strength modifier because you're only backhanding him, so it does 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I put myself between Hugo and the old man, and Hugo, back off. Let him talk.
Well, we're kind of fucked right now because Strahd has bones now, and Irina's screwed because that bitch is gonna come into the town, and yeah, this is not good.
To be fair, we also have bones, so at the very least, we've leveled the playing field.
Yeah, but it doesn't still have the same effect without all the bones.
I'm just saying, if his having bones and our having bones is the playing field, then it's level.
Maybe it counteracts the other, and we are equal now.
With that, you see, after the backhand, Henrik starts to look about the room. Oh, that was cocked. And you can see him open up a crate in the corner. Back in this area. And you can see, no, right over here. And you can see him pull out another sack.
Oh shit! I didn't look good enough. Can I look at the sack?
Sure.
What do I have to do?
You just look at the sack. You take the
I looked
sack.
at the sack. I'm rattling the sack.
It's a sack of balls.
Oh shit!
No,
you fucked
it's.
with that.
I'm just kidding. It's the remaining bones of Saint Antral.
Hey yo! I found the bones.
Get out of here.
Hey motherfucker! We could kill you for working with vampires, you know. I'm sure the burgomaster would not like to hear about your consorting with vampires.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh, you betcha, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, this guy's dead.
Intimidation. 16.
Yeah, he's intimidated. So
Good.
he says, "Haven't you put me through enough? I've been through enough.
Do you know what you could have done to this town?
They are bones. They mean nothing."
You know nothing. And I will not slap him.
All right, we need to do so. I kind of like turn away from the old man and Yeda. Unless Yeda wants to hear at the end, I'm like, guys, we can't just let this dude sit here coming out clean after this. This is a pretty big deal. This guy was fucking around with Strahd. We need to do something.
I have a great idea. How about I go report him to the head of the guard, and I get some intel on our friend.
Who's our friend?
The big scary guy with mutant claw.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Trade this guy for some information.
I'm listening, Burana.
We should just like tie him up and leave him here and then deal with all those vampires that we just let out into the world.
You don't think those two like cool superhero like kids are gonna figure it out? Like,
I mean, based on our experience with them and the brief time that we've known them, no, I don't think they could figure their way out of a goddamn box.
oh, okay.
I just want to stress as well, I'm just trying to be brief in the moment, but they did not stick that window jump out at the second story landing at all, which just furthers the point. It just furthers the point that it wasn't an epic departure, unfortunately.
I saw very little of them in action. Most of the time they were shrouded in a cloud of dust.
Fog.
So they seem really cool for me.
Am I up there?
Yeah, everyone's up there. If you want to be.
Sure, just kind of in the corner to the side. Thank you. Quietly. Like to kill something.
I like to move to the side and like present the old man.
Again,
Not him.
I'm standing
He's
between
an easy
Hugo and the old
target.
man.
Yeah, and you can see at this point the old man has, after handing the bones to Yetta, kind of sat down in the stack of wood and is like, he's an old dude, so he's like pretty hurt, and then kind of like leaning over, like struggling to breathe, and definitely concerned about his safety. He's surrounded by everyone in this room.
I don't want to kill this weakling. I want to fight.
Cool. So what is our plan here? How are we gonna play this shit? We're just gonna let this guy off?
Revelin chimes in saying, with my experience with crypts and the care of bones, I think it's important that we get these back to Father Lucian as quickly as possible.
I would say maybe instead of bringing him to the head of the guard, to bring him to Father Lucian for judgment.
Alright, looks like you come with us, buddy. Can I go into his bedroom while we're making our departure and maybe like look in his side table, or like that little table that's in there, or the dresser, and see if I see anything cool or any information about his vampire friends or anything that looks like gold?
Dear God. Okay, roll an investigation check. You just kept listing.
Disadvantage because I'm
Exhausted from your frenzied rage.
at investigation.
Yes.
Well, fuck. It was a 2 minus 1. So.
Yeah, I don't even... Yeah, you don't find anything.
Cool. Okay.
Alright, so you...
Kitchen.
I'm sorry?
I want to check the kitchen out too.
Okay, roll another investigation check.
13.
I think this was technically meta because it didn't happen last time, but you had asked before we introduced Tucker and Chloe's characters if there was food in there, and I said there was, and you sat down and ate it, but then we had to kind of reverse because I let them. So you find the meal that you had technically in a previous realm of existence found in the kitchen.
Can I like slurp up the soup real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
It's cold. Roll a Constitution saving throw. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is cold though.
By retconning or meta, you
Fuck,
mean
how it's
the
supposed to be.
timeline that got abandoned.
Yeah. The one where you kill all the vampires.
Don't spoil shit.
We're talking about alternate lifelines, Kel, where you didn't, like, fuck up and you did kill all the vampires.
No, I tried my best, bro.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying just, like, everything.
Well,
Yeah, everyone. Everything and
I was
everyone.
rolling so poorly.
I rolled a nat 20 and it did nothing for me.
I spent like 2 turns just like dangling by an arm.
Be right back, you guys. 1 sec. You can keep going.
All right. So should we head over to Father Lucian's place?
Yeah, let's go visit that great place that we went that one time.
Okay. So we go back to...
We frog march, old man.
Did you?
Jesus! Why did she always do this?
It's so big.
Why?
She becomes a giant and takes over town. I forgot that I revealed my secret to you, Paige. Ugh,
What secret?
never mind.
Maybe she doesn't remember.
Did you hunter
Maybe.
mark one of that? Wait, no. Did somebody? No.
Yeah, the buddy that just ran off.
Oh. Awesome.
Is your secret that... I forget your secret, Kelly. Kelly! Are you fucking serious?
I thought we needed to drag our character over.
It's already on there!
Where?
Yours is right here if you zoom in.
Oh wow, it's really small. Okay.
And you guys were technically down where you're coming from. Right down here. Sarah put herself twice because she didn't see how tiny her tiny version. There's another one here. There's like 18 versions of Yetta.
All the Yetas.
I've been hiding them.
Sarah, no, we panned back over to the map and there was a giant one of you.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you laughing like that?
Because I'm tired.
Okay.
I had to run up steps
Why?
because I had to get my food.
What'd you get?
Sushi.
Kayleen, did you get sushi yet?
No, I was gonna get sushi because I didn't want to have to make dinner myself because Colin's not here and I don't feed myself because I'm not an adult. But then I just ate chips instead.
There you go. You should get Oyami.
Alright, so you all make it over to the church, which is, excuse me, Gucci Gang, this N1 figure. Excuse me, oh my god, I'm dying.
What's it be?
Okay, so you make it back over to the church, Henrik in tow. Were you guys just like walking him over, or how was that going down?
Said we frog march him.
What's a frog march? That's insensitive to, what's Sarah's frog's name again?
I thought it was a toad, technically.
Yeah, it is.
Igor?
Igor.
It's when you take someone's arms and you pin them behind them, and you like push them that way.
Okay.
So they're walking, but like they're, unhappy about being moved.
Are you holding on to him that way, Brana?
I guess Brana is frog marching him.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure somebody had hands on him is all.
I'm touching him.
I'm trying to get these hands.
With these strong hands.
It's like regular hand and strong hand, but I'm using both.
All right, and so you all make it back to St. Andrew's Church with an old man and 2 bags of bones in tow.
Father Lucian,
Good, good. This is going good. Yes?
we found what you were looking for.
And he looks at you all like, oh my god. And he brings
We
you...
got this old man.
I'm confused. He brings you to a back room outside of the main section of the church, which I don't know the name of right now because I haven't been in church in a very long time. He brings
Tabernacle.
you to that the section, the part of the building.
The name.
It's not a thing. It's a church thing.
Tabernacle is the group of people.
No. Tabernacle's a physical thing.
I thought that was like the fancy one where like if you went in without doing a certain thing, your bones turned to dust or something. Ooh, it's been a minute since Jesus school. I remember nothing.
It's a fixed or movable habitation, typically of light construction, or the meeting place of worship used by some Protestants and Mormons. Or it's also an ornamented receptacle or cabinet in which a pyx or kyborium containing the reserved sacrament may be placed in Catholic churches, usually above the altar. So we're going behind the altar?
There's a separate room back behind it, sure. So he brings you into this room, and there are a couple chairs he offers. Not enough for everybody, but he offers a couple chairs to anyone. Tell me more. What happened? Where were they?
They were with Henrik. He was working with agents of Strahd.
Henrik, is this true? And Henrik nods and he says, they threatened my life. They threatened everything I own. They'd only been there maybe a week. And Father Lucian looks about at you all and he says, and you found the bones.
We did.
So Yetta, you have a sack of bones, as does Brana. Do you show Father Lucian the bones?
I proudly hand him the bones as if I am the sole savior of bones.
I'm going to hang on to the bones for a second.
Okay. Father Lucian says, we must put these back in the crypt at once. If you follow me. He kind of looks at you all and he kind of signals that he doesn't want Henrik to join, but he's going to lead you back into that secret place. Do you allow that? Do you follow him?
I
Yeah.
follow.
Does anyone stick behind to like
I
watch?
can stay with Henrik.
Okay.
Rapture doesn't do churches.
Yeah.
Certainly not tabernacles.
The rest of you follow single file behind Father Lucian. And if you've been down here before, this is familiar, but if I don't remember who went last time, he brings you down what seems to be a secret corridor down underneath the church, where it is a very small space and a desecrated crypt is left open. He takes the sack that Yetta gave him and begins to carefully place the bone one by one back into the crypt with as much care and respect as possible. Is there anything you guys like to add as he's doing this? It takes a couple minutes.
Can I look at the ceiling of the crypt?
Sure, yeah.
What is it made out of?
The ceiling directly above is, you can see it is the floorboards of the first story.
And that's where Milovosh said he came through, right?
Milovosh, yes.
Milovosh,
He
yeah.
broke straight through the floorboards.
Well, after he's placed all the bones, and if there's any words that need to be said, I'll try to help him with that. And then I'll want to say you should probably reinforce the roof of this.
As he finishes the sack that Yetta gave him, he looks at, what remains, and he goes, "Did you find any more?"
I look at Brana.
I also look at Brana.
He also looks at Brana.
Brana puts the sack behind her back, like shrugs.
Brana.
Come on, Brana, stop fucking around.
What hesitates you, my child?
So far in my experience in this place, we went to a standard coffin maker's shop, got bombarded by vampires, and just like in general, Brovia seems to be kind of haunted by monsters. And who's to say that the moment you don't lay these bones down, something awful comes to get us?
Okay, well, I can say that in my entire life, I have been in charge of this church in this village, and this is the only time these bones have been misplaced. And to hear that you had to fend off a coven of vampires is the most danger I've ever seen walk through these doors in my lifetime. With these bones restored in the rightful place, I can only hope that you won't experience that in Valaki again.
The vampires, it sounds like, were here before the bones were removed. That's what we take it from Henrik, right?
Based on what Henrik said, no one rolled an insight check.
Yeah. We should talk to him more about that.
I would like to roll an insight check on the priest to see if that whole narrative about as long as I've been here, it's bones have been here, that thing.
Sure, go ahead.
It was a nat 1. It was a critical fail.
Good.
You're not sure if he's telling
I'm not sure. Suddenly I go like, I kind of stand next to Brana like, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the father's talking much sense at this point yet.
I start to wonder what language he's speaking.
No, you can understand him.
Oh, I don't understand.
You must have faced a lot of trials, my child. He turns to you again, Brana. Please, give me the bones. Let me restore my responsibilities.
But who's to say that the vampires didn't do something with the bones in the interim? They've had them for however long they've had them. And they've been out of your sight, the person meant to be in charge of keeping track of them.
I couldn't tell you if there's anything wrong with the bones. And then Revlin says, I mean, I know you can do something too, probably. But
Yeah.
Revlin says, if you want, we can wait here and I can see if there's any magical properties that affect the bones.
Doesn't someone have good and evil?
Yeah, well, detect good and evil, but that's kind of worthless. I can use divine sense. See if they've been consecrated or desecrated.
Yeah, let's do that one for me, please. Thank you.
I'll give you, as a DM, I'll give you hindsight that they're going to be desecrated because they were removed from their crypt.
Yeah.
So there's not like tears. In this case, there's not like tears of desecration. So I don't want you to, if I tell you they're desecrated, I don't want you to think,
Yeah.
you know, anything's fucked up with them. But yeah, they're desecrated. They've been taken away from their natural resting place.
Okay, I turn to the team and I go, sidebar. And I point at the old guy and I'm like, but not you.
Which old, oh yeah, Henrik's upstairs. He goes, oh, okay.
And I make our team huddle like it's sports. And I'm like, okay, so just like a team vote, who thinks that this is a dumb idea that we give him all the bones back?
I think
Yetta
this
raises
is-
her hand.
I think
Revlin,
this-
Revlin says, I think it's extremely important that we return the bones to their natural resting spot.
I just want everyone to know that because Revlin / Colin thinks that it's the right thing to do, I'm less inclined to do the right thing.
To be honest, I
But
don't,
it's DM Revlin Colin.
I don't know. I don't care. I just want to fuck the old man upstairs.
Fuck
Fuck off. Sorry.
Hugo, you're misusing that phrase. You're not used to the phrase
I
yet.
think this is our best lead we have for keeping this town safe. And I think Father Lucian is the best qualified person here to reconsecrate the bones. I don't know if they're what was protecting the town. I don't know if the vampires were here before. But until we have a better plan of keeping this place safe for Irina and everyone, and for a place for us to rest, I don't think we should just keep the bones out of some small suspicion that they didn't do anything in the first place.
Is he
Like-
trying to persuade us?
Well, you don't roll a persuasion check on players, but it sounds like yes, he's trying to persuade you.
I'm slightly
Am I
persuaded.
there?
Geddes takes a step towards Benvolm.
Unfortunately, Rapture, if you were watching Henrik, you would not be there.
Okay.
Um,
I said.
Yetta, I will never ever trust you in politics. And
What are politics?
fine. Something from our world. Fine. We'll hand the bones back.
Wait,
but
I need a lesson on this. You tell,
no,
what-
you
what is
don't.
that?
It's very
You
specific
get the
and
vote
difficult.
or something like.
No, not really. When this old man, priest boy, betrays us, I'm gonna fucking bring him down.
I'll help you.
I will say I
And I
told
give
you
him
so,
the-
'cause
I
also
break
was
the
kind of
huddle.
there, too.
I break the huddle and I give the dude the bones. And I'm gonna be pissed if a zombie attacks us.
Okay, so he nods and tries not to add anything verbally, but appreciates the gesture. And he begins to return the rest of the bones, back into their natural resting place. Takes a couple minutes, by which case, probably just by carefulness, Revlin would be ritually casting Detect Magic, just to make sure that there's nothing that affects the bones. So for the next 10 minutes, as Father Lucian returns the bones to their place, wow, I just lost all ability to talk. Benvolm aids him in a ritual of burial, and Revlin turns to you. You see some somatic elements in his hand as he kind of like wraps them around, very like Doctor Strange style, sitting cross-legged in the crypt. He turns to you, Brana, and just nods to tell you that there's no magical elements affecting the bones.
And do they seem consecrated to me now? After the...
Yeah, so as the ritual completes, you can feel that consecrated means that they're restored to their space. What does that mean?
Yeah, or just like, kind of like blessed. Let me see.
I'm on it.
I'm going to use the feet.
Jesus.
I'm on it.
While he's doing that, I go up to Father Lucian and be like, yo, Father Lucian, I took quite a beating from some vampires while trying to get back said bones. You got anything that could, help me out? Make me feel a little better?
Any drugs?
Damn, I am so hurt.
Like some child pastries or anything.
I could go upstairs and give you the healing words of the Morning Lord, but it is purely ritual, more like a mind over matter sort of thing. But
You have any, I'm trying to beat around the bush here. Let me do it this way. You got any healing potions, my friend?
no, definitely not any of those.
Wait, are you trying to tell me this religious guy was like, it's more of a placebo effect?
No,
Healing
that's
potions.
more so.
That's more like it makes you mentally feel
That's more so a page trying to insert that. Don't be convinced that this is a magical effect. That it's more just he has things to help you.
Oh my god. It's more like, Oh, sorry.
Consecrate to make sacred, desecrate to strip
To
something
make
sacredness.
desecrate. Yeah, so they're consecrated.
Cool. I give a thumbs up.
Suddenly zombies pull out of the ground and only attack Prada! No, I was kidding. Nothing happens.
I would have hung up. I would have just been like, bye.
You know
done.
better.
Bye, you guys.
You almost murdered me in person when a vampire sucked your blood.
I was very upset.
All right, are we gonna go upstairs and like fuck more around with the old man?
Ben Von, what are your thoughts on this old man? Can we punish him physically?
No.
He's already been punished physically.
Can we get more information out of him, like when the vampires are there?
Absolutely, we can talk to him more with our words.
I'm not
And like
good
one or two
with my
fists.
words, so maybe someone else should do the talking.
Very good at talking.
Heather, you are?
Yeah, I'm very good at talking.
Yeah, you are good. So you lead the talk.
Okay, what am I trying to get?
We
Should
want
Should I be Strahd?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Probably
That's
not
not a
in
bad idea.
Valaki.
Ben Von, should I be Strahd?
Probably a bad idea in this town.
Oh, Hugo, I can't do that. What else could I do?
Literally beat anyone else.
Can I dress up this? Oh, fuck. Someone should ask him if he has a kid.
A kid?
Yeah, and get him to describe his kid.
You're gonna end up with like looking like a child's drawing of a kid.
Yes, I will come up as his distorted child drawing, and I will say, Daddy, why you work with Strahd? And it will work perfect.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
How about I
How about we?
how
What
about
if
I
we just went up and talked to him?
That's true. I'll start
He's
working up the
already
stairs.
intimidated by you.
I'll start walking up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm there, I see him.
Yeah, you see Rapture. Rapture, what are you doing while you're waiting for the rest of your party in this isolated room?
I'm sorry that you cut out.
What are you doing in this room with Henrik while your party is downstairs?
Oh, I get to use a thing, I think. Hold on. I was not planning on using this, but it's so dope that I want to. I want him to be scared, right? So I'm
Are we gonna
going
do good cop and bad cop?
Where is it? How long does it last? Alright, so when Yetta comes... Question?
Yeah,
So if something lasts until the end of my next turn,
that's 6
if I do it and
seconds.
haven't done anything, so it just lasts 6 seconds.
Well, are you talking about the thing where with your Rachel feature?
The shroud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the necrotic shroud. I've been wanting to for so long.
Okay.
So I'm gonna scare the bejesus out of him. Should I read it?
I'll read it. Are you waiting till Yetta comes back, or are you doing it while she's gone?
Well, it'll stop until I turn it off with a bonus action, you said?
It lasts up to a minute, or you can end it before a minute, and as a bonus action. So if you cast it before she
Okay.
comes, it'll only last for a minute.
I'll wait to cast it until she comes. While I'm just waiting alone with him, I'm just kind of like watching him, not saying much, just kind of making sure he doesn't move, putting the fear of God into him, and showing him that I have faced unimaginable horror and the darkness.
Okay. And so Yetta, you come back upstairs. Is there anything you say when you come upstairs?
I'd probably be like, Hendrik, like, come on, my friend.
As soon as you kind of approach Henrik, to your left you see Rapture transforms. Are you right next to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No?
If she talks too close to me, I'm gonna back up. So, where are we in the room? How
All I
close
would
is he to
say
me, and how
is
close is she? To
My
me?
first intention was to walk up next to Rapture and then talk to the guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know what the fuck you is.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
I hope you have high charisma.
She does.
I do. I'm a bard.
That's why I was gonna. So
Okay.
as you approach and start to talk to
Well,
Henrik,
she's next to me.
Sarah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Charisma, Constitution.
Oh, sorry, Charisma saving throw. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. He rolled a nat 20. Hi, Dad. I see my father in the background.
Hello.
Play.
Sarah, so with the 7, it's 17, or it's a total of 10?
It's a total 10.
Alright, Rapture, your
That's
necrotic
not good,
shout succeeds on Yetta, but not on Henrik. So, Yetta, as you approach Henrik and begin to ask him questions, to the left of you, you see Rapture sprout 2 skeletal, ghostly wings from her back. And as you kind of see it in the corner eye, you look at her, and the sight frightens you. And so you are now status of frightened by Yetta, which means, I know it means you have to like move away from her. You have to. You cannot approach her. Let me see. Frightened. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
So I obviously didn't intend to frighten my party. So me and my skeletal ghostly wings are gonna move away from Yetta.
I will
And do
scream.
kind of like oogie boogie to Henrik, which is doing nothing.
I will
A dark
scream and
fire.
grab Hendrik if I was close enough before this happened, and just go like, ah! And like grab Hendrik to put in front of me.
Everyone downstairs, shortly after Yetta starts heading upstairs, you hear her cry out, and like the most terrified scream you've ever heard.
Would you like
Did
me
she
to
head up
sample?
before we were done with the ceremony?
It was
thought we
right.
were-
It was you were all heading up, but Yetta went up first,
Oh, okay.
so I gave her like a head start. So you're all starting to head
Would
up.
you like a sample of the Yetta scream?
Absolutely.
Ah, ah, ah!
Jesus.
That was it.
Nice.
Thank you.
What do you all do?
Run upstairs.
Okay.
I have
Everyone,
my axe in hand.
everyone's running upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I need everyone to roll charisma saving throws.
Save me! Save me!
Yes.
Evil beast!
Paige, I don't think
It's just
exhausted
like it looks.
for saving throws, right? I think it's just for.
It's for ability checks and attacks.
Not attacks.
Your frenzied rage doesn't put you disadvantage on attacks,
No.
just ability checks.
Just ability checks, I
Exhaustion?
think.
Why don't you read your character sheet?
No, I just need to know what exhaustion means.
Oh my God, Kelly. Do you know what you can do in Roll20? Do you have the little eye icon right next to your journal?
Icon.
It has an eye with a circle. You can search exhaustion, and it's the whole
It's only on ability checks.
There you go. You just answered your own question. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
How'd everyone do in their Christmas saving throws?
14.
Victoria, what's
7.
7? Brona, were you coming up as well?
No.
You didn't say when we were talking about this.
I said no, but I was down here in the sunken place, by which I mean I didn't have my mic on.
Good.
Do you want me to do it? I'll have done it because
No,
I
it's
didn't say
okay.
it.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
No, it's fine. What is it? Charisma? Oh, fuck me sideways. This is great. Oh, a 19! Heck yes! That never happens!
Rapture, what's your spell DC?
Please don't say 19.
14.
Sarah.
Only 14.
What did you roll?
14.
So it's gonna so Brana and Revlin succeed. You and Hugo fail. So as you both also begin to climb the stairs, you also see, everyone sees it, the skeletal wings on the back of Rapture, her eyes flaring with purple energy, but only Hugo and Benvolm are frightened, which means
And
the
Yetta.
same, and Yetta, which is the same status effects as Yetta.
I run back downstairs. I'm like, fuck!
Do I see Benvolm? Do I see Benvolm come up and get scared?
Yes, definitely.
Benvolm, hold my hand. We will run. And I just start running down the crypt.
So it's just me and Henrik up there?
No, Revlin assumingly stays. Does Brana stay?
Yeah, Brana doesn't move.
Okay, so no, you're not alone.
Okay. But Henrik's not scared?
No, unfortunately not.
Has it been a minute yet?
You can disarm it as a bonus action on your turn, so you're able to like get rid of it if you want.
Wait, who's standing next to me?
Okay.
Revlin.
I point at the wings and I go, those went over like gangbusters.
Rapture kind of like just... I don't know how you would uncast a spell, but she does some sort of gesture.
So purple energy,
not
purple energy pulses and flares around you, Rapture, and with the flare, the wings almost turn to dust and disappear off your back.
Well, that was useless.
And Henrik looks at you and he goes, What are you exactly?"
Your worst nightmare.
And she does it again.
No, I can't.
As the ability, actually, I don't know if it works like that. Let me see.
I just can't use it again until I finish a long rest.
Yep, that's right. I'm just seeing during it. So
I'm still like highly volatile, guys, because I'm not positive Buffy will come back, but Troy knows Rapture doesn't, and it's like Rapture's only friend, so she's like fucking nuts.
As did you follow Yetta down? Okay, you didn't say it, so I wasn't sure. But as you begin to run downstairs, Hugo, did you join them as? Oh, you were before them, right? Yeah. So as you all begin to run back downstairs to the crypt, you bump into Father Lucian, and like maybe the jarring sensation of like running into him, nearly physically, you kind of recollect yourselves, and you're not sure why, but you don't think you feel frightened anymore. You kind of like take a deep breath, like, oh, maybe it's just a jump scare kind of thing, like, okay, maybe I'm just overreacting, and you kind of feel like you've recovered from it.
Funny prank, guys.
What is she?
I feel like she must have learned disguise self and like is fucking with us.
What a weirdo.
I'm actually a bard.
A
bard with disguise self.
She's actually a part of Gucci Gang.
Oh, is she?
Oh shit.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. Okay, so do you join everyone back upstairs on the main floor?
Yes, I will timidly walk up behind Benvolm.
Hugo, do you join as well?
I'm offended that Yetta's only hiding behind Benvolm, who's like half the size of me, and she's not hiding behind me, and I'm sad.
Is Rapture kind of like behind the door as we're walking up?
And then she goes boo. No, she's
I
not.
was just gonna.
I don't know where I am.
I was just gonna do a bit where I walk up the stairs, and she's right there. And I jump a little bit and reflexively just cast protection from good and evil on myself.
All right.
So that's one spell slot.
Oh my god. DM
You
inspiration.
you just spell slot on me? Rapture's kind of just like leaning against the wall, like, I didn't mean to scare you.
But you did, like, a lot.
Right.
Like,
You have
Like-
wings.
It's just an illusion.
wow.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Did you, like, was that, like, a previous job? Like, you worked at haunted house? Like,
Yeah. My
Yes.
house was haunted.
so... Okay. Well,
So, sorry again.
thanks. No, it's fine. Just don't do that again, because I did not enjoy it. Did not find it
No.
funny.
I guess it'll just have to, if Buffy ever come. Never mind. I nix that. Goodbye. It's done. Yeah, no.
Anyway,
No.
Hendrik, my friend, listen in. And I'll put my arm around Hendrik. We're pals,
He
right?
kind of like shudders around behind, like.
I'll kind of grab him around the head again, like, Hendrik!
So you're trying to grapple him.
Oh, bitch, you betcha.
All right, roll your strength.
I'll beat this old man. Is it just strength?
That's a lot extra, you.
It was a 3.
You are unable to grapple him. Not that he's like you just aren't grappled. You can put your hand on his shoulder, but in no way do you have him restrained.
So I'll put my left hand on his shoulder and my right hand, like, on his chest. Like, my friend. Please, we are just here to help. What information can you tell us of these vampires? We need every tidbit we can get.
I've told you everything. They came into my home in the middle of the night. They woke me from my sleep. They threatened my life. Told me they'd kill me if I did not follow their orders.
What night was this?
Okay, let's insight.
What? Oh,
Somebody else say that? I got cut out.
I didn't hear it. What?
Oh, I said let's insight that.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, roll an insight check.
I will help.
In the future, can you speak up just a little bit? Because I think sometimes I have a hard time picking you up on this too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Wes, I'm helping you.
Helping me insight?
You can't roll with advantage on insight, Sarah. It's an
Then I will
individual roll.
also look at insight.
Okay. How do you aid somebody in their insight? You lean over and go, I think he's telling the truth.
10.
10.
Can I use Sarah's luck?
No, you can't. She only has one left anyway. I don't think she's going to use it on that. What did you roll, Sarah?
12.
Are you rolling in the chat?
Yes,
Why? It's garbage.
cause I don't care tonight.
Ouch.
I don't care if I roll good or not. Is my point.
All right. You are, you believe him to be telling the truth.
Ah, okay. Which night was this? You said middle of the night. What night?
I think it was 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
They
How
came
long
to
have
your
the
home in
bones been gone?
Valakey.
You guys asked questions at the same time. What?
I was asking him, they came to your home in Valakey. She asked how long have the bones have been gone to you.
Father Lucian told you the bones were stolen on the day you met him, which was this morning, 3 days ago. And you asked him if they came to him at night. What did you ask him? In Valakey?
It's at his home in Valakey, yeah.
Yes.
The vampires.
Yes.
We are fucked, my boys.
And girls.
Boys is gender neutral.
No, it's not.
Boys is
Yeah.
not gender neutral.
BOIZ, boys.
Nope, that's still specifically pretty gendered. We have words like dudes.
Bastard. You bastard.
Yeah.
We are fucked, my bastards.
So these bones are fucking pointless and they don't do anything.
Who are you
Right?
telling that to?
The whole group. I'm trying to talk through this because Hugo doesn't really quite understand.
AKA Kelly doesn't quite understand.
So if 3 days ago the bones went missing, but the vampires were here 5 days ago, that
They were planning that.
they got in before someone fucked with the bones, meaning the bones have no effect on evil.
Roll a
Hugo,
religion.
I'm so proud.
Roll a religion check.
Yay!
I'm gonna have Ben Vom roll a religion check.
Fuck me.
Oh, thanks.
6.
Never mind.
God, fuck.
I don't know what religion is.
All of these dice are in dice jail.
Do you want some of mine?
I don't know. I wanna roll well.
Hendrix, I need to know. Do you have any kids? Any wives?
I live alone. Many
Will you
people.
ever-
No one liked the coffin maker.
But you must have family.
Dead.
Did you bury them or was it out of town?
I handled funeral arrangement. Yes.
Why are you laughing? This is an awful thing.
I grieve in my own way.
He's a man of humor. I like you, Hendrix.
Listen.
It's Hendrik.
You don't know what you're up
Henrik.
against. These vampires are very strong. Perhaps.
I mean,
if
we
you,
fought worse.
if you'd like, if you spare me, I will repent here with Father Lucian, and I will offer you great deal on Coffin when you inevitably die from said vampire.
I will shake on this. Ready?
No!
Pinky swear.
Listen. No, listen. I have added deal.
Okay.
Added deal.
Okay.
I will not kill you,
Good.
nor insult your family again.
They are dead. No insult to dead.
They are listening. But if you must tell us all information, you must repent fully for your sins, and I get the free coffin when I die. Not discount, free, and I'd like to be buried near the Vistani camp of, what's it called? By the lake. You know the lake? Not the big one, not you. Fuck, what's it called?
Why do you want to be buried by Vistani camp?
Not Vistani, the lake! There's a lake, motherfucker!
You
He's
said
not the Undertaker, or whatever it is, that buried.
Send my remains to the
No,
lake!
Coffin!
He's not the Undertaker, but he might be the
my
Punisher.
goddamn coffin on the lake!
why do you want lake?
I create new tradition.
She's actually a Viking, and she wants us to.
How about this? That's a deal. That's a deal. That's a deal. I will not insult family. You will repent for your sins. I get free coffin. If any of my friends here are living, they decide where my body goes. Yes?
That is better deal, and you do not kill thee. You took that off a previous deal.
Oh shit! My frog. Frog, shut up. I take deal if you down.
You take free coffin. You leave me here to repent. I told you everything I know.
You didn't tell us shit yet.
I told you everything I know.
How many vampires were there?
Add a thing. Everyone in my party, if dead, that gets free coffin.
Only if everyone dead or you dead?
Everyone dead.
Everyone dead. If everyone dead, they get coffin.
No, if
Wait,
anyone dead.
I cannot
Piranha
agree.
wants to interject.
I don't.
If everyone's dead, why do we need coffins? Like, no one's gonna do
I
anything
do
with
not want to turn into evil undead. I want proper burial.
I don't have coffin big enough
Do you?
for. I do not have coffin big enough for him, and he points
You
to Hugo.
are a coffin maker. You make coffins.
There is no wood big enough to bury man like him.
Can I?
This is bad business.
What are you
I do
gonna
not-
do? What are you gonna do? Hit me
I don't
again?
want to heal, and I gotta hit him in the face again.
I can't be interposed.
You can.
I want to be.
This is bad business.
Call me fat.
He said you're big, which you are.
What kind of bullshit excuse can a coffin maker not make a coffin?
He also beat the shit out of him.
I'm making a deal.
Yeah, he doesn't have to agree to it. That's what
And
making a deal is.
Guess what? Then he could die. I will not stop Hugo.
Roll to attack.
Okay, that's me, right? Good.
Are you gonna do your shield thing? What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to find a shield thing that does something like that, but all I can do is just throw myself in between.
Is that like as a reaction?
No, it's not a reaction. I just want to do that.
You wouldn't be able to in time.
Okay, fine.
I rolled a 21.
21 hits. Roll. Oh, the damage is 5, right?
Yep.
So after he got healed to 8, you hit him again, right at the house,
Mm-hmm.
For 3.
and then you just hit him again for 5. So he's knocked unconscious.
Is what I say.
Father Lucian finally joins you back upstairs, and he goes, "What the hell is going on?"
Please heal that man. Just heal him, and we'll be out of your hair.
With your placebo effect?
I'll heal.
He can,
Someone
he
do
can-
something, and we'll
he can
leave.
roll a medicine
please.
check and just sustain him. Oh,
Which
that
is
was
ritualistic placebo.
okay. How much are you healing him for?
10.
You see, describe what you do. I always mix them up.
I walk over to him. I glare at Hugo. Again, bigger one than the last time. Very clear that it's a glare. I grab Henrik's shoulder. My shield glows, and I heal him.
Hugo had bad vision and didn't really see the glare, but Hugo's pissed that this man has lots of healing powers and has not offered to heal Hugo, who took like 20 points of damage. So Hugo is oblivious to your glare.
Hugo glares back.
I said no deal.
He's just like, please just leave me be.
Get your ass out of Valaki. I'm joking.
I was like, you do not have the qualms to say that.
I just really wanted to kick this guy out of town, like Trunchbull out of the school at the end of Matilda.
Why
Can
don't
I
let's go
like,
tell the dude who's the burgomaster on him.
Yeah, let's go talk. Let's tea time. Let's sleep until tea time. I want to talk with the burgomaster.
Isn't that still tomorrow?
Yeah, let's sleep.
Yeah.
Until
Rana, what were you gonna say?
nothing.
You got say it. You got interrupted.
No. It doesn't make sense now. We're leaving, so it's fine.
Let's go check on Eilina, or let's do whatever else we gotta do. Do we want to check with those missing servants? What we want to do, mothers?
we
Mothers.
can see this.
We
We can see the
definitely
missing
check out
servants tomorrow.
What else was there to do here? There's the guard dude.
There's a
Guard
lot.
it is.
There's a lot you guys can do. There's missing
Oh,
servants.
Vistani.
There's a missing
Vistani.
person.
We wanted to see Vistani.
the camp, yeah.
We were on the way. Remember, we were going to stop at the church because we saw it on the way in. We were headed to the Vistani when all this shit went down.
That's true.
It's the same day, isn't it? No?
What
It's
time
the
is it?
same day.
I would like to see these mysterious Vistani.
What time is it?
Probably 10 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah, you guys went first thing in the morning to head
Oh,
to the
that's
church, and then Vistani camp, got caught up, went over there, had a fight, came back. It's still morning.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah,
We should
moral
check-
of the Revengers storyline is you guys stretch everything out.
I think maybe we should check on Irina and bring her with us. I thought she was with us before, but she wasn't.
Why? You kept telling her she has to stay inside after you learned that the guard guy was all into her or something.
Did we redo the hut?
No?
No.
Do we have any sort of spell that could, like, costume her? Like, could you do your disguise person on
Disguise
her?
kit for her.
I also have a disguise kit.
I'm not proficient in it though.
I am proficient in it.
I have forgery kit.
I have
You're
tattoo
going to
kit. We can
forge?
put a big old facial tattoo on her face. No one will know it's her.
That's the solution. We found it. Now we know what to do.
Oh,
God
she
won't
loved
want her
that.
after that either. So this might work actually well. Let's go back and tattoo
Just something
Irina.
really. What's the worst Barovian swear word?
Like just a big piece of garlic on her face, like a garlic
Nekashi.
thing. I'm sure Strahd wouldn't like that.
We will
It's a good word,
embed
Nekashi.
garlic into her skin.
I'm sorry,
Right?
what?
Are we going to Vistani?
Yes.
What's the purpose of going to Vistani? I'm filming.
Missing girl. Missing girl. Also, we saw them with elves or something.
Okay.
Also, there's apparently a cruel Vistani pair of brothers or something.
Also, apparently, Vistani can curse people.
Oh, how do you know that?
I heard a rumor
Seems
from
like you would
Irina.
already know that.
Why would
Irina
you-
told me it's a rumor.
Well, then you're just
You seem
perpetuating
gleeful.
racist rumors.
Hey, I'm not Vistani. I don't know.
Well, then, yeah, you're just a rumor monger.
Yes, that is a bard.
You can call me Rumor Mongrel.
Rumor monger was right.
Rumor mongrel. I am not Vistani, so I do not know their customs.
All this talk of Vistani makes me very concerned as to why you talk Vistani all the time.
Yeah, you just keep saying that you're not Vistani. Do you have something you want to say?
I'm not Vistani.
You
Good.
said multiple times you're Vistani.
No, I'm not.
What did you say?
I'm not Vistani. My words are true. My words are true.
Father Lucian looks at you all like, what the fuck?
Motherfucker, insight check me, motherfucker.
No, let's not do that. Brown is gonna like.
By the way, Sarah,
spread around.
he doesn't insight check you, he'd insight check Hugo, because Hugo said, you said you're Vistani a ton of times.
Brana stretches
You
nose.
You gonna know your left tit from your right foot.
I don't have a tit.
Need to
That's
leave.
my
She's very
point.
good at
You don't know what your left tit is.
I don't have a man boob.
Yes,
Brana yells very loudly.
Yes, what does she say?
She just makes like a yelling sound.
Oh, she just screams.
which sounds
Yeah.
like
I'm not gonna do it because it's really hot in the room that I'm
Full-blown
in.
method. Full-blown method.
commit.
It's not gonna. No, I'm not doing it. So I yell. I stick out my hands, and I'm gonna try to like push the party out of the church doors. Just like get us out of here, please, for the love of God.
I will not allow these vicious rumors, Hugo.
Do I look fat? Like, is something like? First of all, there's not a coffin big enough for me, and now you're saying I have boobs? Like,
Your
Okay.
tit. I poke his tit.
I don't have a tit.
Yes, you do.
A little big with like a boob. My coil muscles, did I move?
Yes.
Hugo has tits.
They're called pecs on men. Let's go. Come on.
I'm out. I'm out. Take back that I'm
Good.
Vistani, Hugo.
Huh?
Take it back. I'm not Vistani.
I'm just confused. I feel like before you always just say, oh yeah, Vistani, I'm Vistani.
Take it back.
Alright.
I will roll for intimidation.
You don't get to intimidate other players.
I want to.
You don't get to.
Alright, are you done with me now? I need to walk away.
As you all, are you all leaving the church?
Yes.
Yes.
As you leave,
I
Henrik says,
hate churches.
good luck finding Coffin in Bolivia now, assholes!
Fighting Coffin?
Buying.
Oh,
Finding.
You don't. I shall back. You don't know every coffin maker.
I am best, though.
We'll see. And I said a vendetta. Ow, him. I set a goal to make a coffin better than him. The bucket list begins.
Write it down.
I wrote it down. Igor is not happy with me.
I'm going to make him a small coffin.
Hamlet?
Igor. Not real Igor, fake Igor.
No,
Fake Igor.
I am like Egyptian emperor. When I die, I kill my wives and they bury with me. Igor will die with me and be buried in my coffin.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I need them in the afterlife.
Okay.
Do you hear that, Benboom?
I need to take a 2-minute bathroom break, everybody.
Okay, goodbye.
Before we head over to the Vistani
Okay,
camp.
good night. Bye.
If anyone needs to take a bathroom break, now's your chance.
sounds
Oh, look at Buffy.
Don't say that name. That him?
It is. He's sitting on the bed.
Let me see. Oh,
Look at it.
he's massive.
He is. Oh God, of course this will work. Come on, stupid thing. I will hold. That is my dog. His name is Hamlet. He is the one making noises in the background.
Oh, he was sweetie.
Sometimes now he's licking himself, so I will stop filming him. Because that is probably still being recorded.
Oh, probably. Maybe she'll cut this.
AG, if you edit these, cut here. It is 7:19. It is, I don't know the time.
10:19.
It's like an hour and 20 minutes into the filming.
Ow.
You guys, I went to grab my dice from my bag from last weekend, and then I also grabbed my Buffy puppet, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm like actually kind of sad. I find I'm more attached to my inanimate objects than I am to other inanimate objects.
It's not easy. Although,
Well, I have to roleplay the bird, and then the bird dies, and then I just have the bird puppet.
I have to say, for my D&D club, they've been playing for a kind of like short little burst, but for about 2 weeks. And today we had our first like after school club meeting, and my group leveled up to level 2, and they were like so hyped. They were like freaking the fuck out. Like one of my kids is a druid, and they went from 1 to 2, which means you get wild shape. She was like, "What can I turn into?" And I was like, "Oh, let me read the list." And she wrote down every single one. She was like, "Oh, a baboon, a giant rat." She was like hyped as hell. She's like, "So I can switch between all of them?" I was like, "Yep."
no, when she does that, does it? She only gets so many charges of it, right? A day that she.
Yes. But in terms of like when she gets to do it, she can pick any from that list as long as it's under the
Challenge
you know
rating.
a quarter challenge rating, right?
I was the corgi puppy like more times than not when I was a druid. Does everyone loves a corgi puppy?
I feel like I'd have to play as a druid next time just because the idea of turning into different animals all the fucking time sounds like so much fun.
Druids are crazy.
I enjoyed it. Except sometimes you turn animal too quick and then you can be useful, but you're just not. You're like, I am there.
Furball druids.
I don't know, I'm still gunning for Party of Kenku.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, is everyone back?
Peepers forever. Kelly, you hear me?
No.
Peepers forever.
I think you're muted.
No, we can hear you, Sarah. You're not
I knew
muted
I'm
though, Wesley.
fine. I knew.
Oh, my.
Look at my dog fuck around.
Oh, the
You have
fuckery.
your dog on your bed now?
What?
This is,
You have your dog on your bed now?
Sometimes.
this is Google Hands for me.
Cause you just see my face.
Just, and it's just all black. No pictures.
You never see anybody's picture?
Usually at the beginning I do, and by the end it just stops working.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you begin to head outside to from what you can tell, the closest way to get to the Vistani camp outside of town is going out the western gate, the Sunset Gate. Do you go that way?
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Alright, so the guards let you out. Again, they always express the warning from anyone leaving Valaki that the gates are locked during the night, so no re-entry is allowed in until it is daytime. There
Is the guard we like there?
No, it's the western gate. So you guys entered in through the eastern gate. So Gregoric is stationed at the eastern gate.
Damn it, I'm sorry. I ask every time. I always
It's okay.
forget.
No, it's equally as fun as when Colin asks where St. Markovia's Abbey, because he's sure every time that it's the one he's at right in that moment. Do you know where you're heading? Do you ask the guards? Do you?
I don't.
All you know is that the Vistani camp is southwest of Valaki.
I look to Yetta and like, you should know where this is, right? You're Vistani.
Okay.
I start walking.
Yeah. Do you know where the Vistanis are camped out? Guards?
Oh boy, you guys. They are southwest of town. If you follow the dirt trails, you should be able to locate them.
Let's follow the dirt trails.
Realism. Alright, so the energy, by the way, I'm living for this energy. It makes it so easy to tell a story. It's the thrill of excitement in everyone. The woods part to reveal an expansive clearing, a small, grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area. And as you begin to approach this clearing in the woods, you can hear someone shout out with pain atop the hill.
I will head in that direction.
Yeah, I'll head quickly in that direction.
Does everyone follow suit? Or?
Yeah.
I do. I also ask, should we have brought horses?
We should not.
Based on our luck, no.
We owe them horses. We owe them horses.
Oh fuck! Don't we want to give them the horse?
I think that's too late now.
Well,
You probably like
the spices.
IOU them a horse, right?
No, the spices.
We can't just hand them spices and a horse leg.
Well, not the leg, just the spices.
They're gonna ask where some of the spices went.
There
And
might
then we'll
not
have to
be
explain
any.
about the horse
Tell
leg.
them they were lost in battle.
There might not be any of them left. Did any of you hear that? Someone's in pain.
I just like to imagine we're having this conversation while like sprinting towards them,
Yeah.
like Civil War style.
The sadness in Kayleen's eyes.
No spoilers.
I haven't
It's
seen
the
it.
Civil War. It happened like years ago now, literally.
Yeah,
years.
that's an old movie.
I've seen it, but don't hint towards the new one.
There was no hint. It's literally they run. That's all.
Don't run. It's a hit. All right.
Also, who fucking drew PP on the map?
There's a BB on that?
Where?
Well, I cleared it, but I can still see
Uh-huh.
I can still see it too.
Oh, I can still see it.
it. Why the fuck can't I clear these fucking drawings?
Why don't we deal with the horse problem later?
Alright, good night, everybody. This has been a great session of Curse of Strahd.
We're a little punchy. And we're gonna get a little punched. TPK.
What are the little like yellow dots? Like,
I think it's urine.
is that like the stream of pee?
Who did this?
I didn't do it. I swear. Clearly, Sarah did it.
I think we broke our DM.
Cool. Benvold,
So
you're
we're
right.
Yeah, we're
We've done
sprinting
worse
towards
things
the
than
people,
show up
right?
empty-handed without horses places. So I
We
vote.
don't know who we are at the moment.
Well, I'm pretty sure if we just help who's ever screaming right now, we'll at least be in their good graces.
You can hear another scream cry out.
Let's go do that.
Yeah, we do that. We do that fast. I got 40 feet speed, baby. I'm running.
I do too, so I'm running too.
I've got 30 of that.
Are we
So,
running or are we dashing?
Well,
Dash.
Are we human or are we dancers?
Sarah, that's the one thing. Don't do that.
are you dashing or are you just
We're
going?
dashing.
Alright,
Let's
so
dash.
Brana and Hugo would approach the top of the hill first, so both of you roll a perception check.
Yeah, baby. Give me that.
Sarah, delete the drawings right now.
I don't know how to.
23. I'm getting my rolls back, baby.
I got a 7.
I got it now.
Brana, as you reach the top of the hill, you can see that there is a dark, long-haired man. Oh, no, short-haired, rugged man who seems to be lashing another Vistani over the back. And the screams you hear crying out is coming from the man who is receiving said lashings.
I'm just gonna shout, what the fuck?
You can see several, probably 4 Vistani men who surround the lashings turn to you, and another man who is at the side of the man who's giving the lashes turns. He says, "This is Vistani business. What brings you here?"
I'm not inclined to ignore people screaming. What is going on?
And so the other man who just turned to you and spoke to you, he approaches you. He has longer hair, and as he approaches you, the other man continues to provide lashes, and he says, "This man
That's great.
lost one of our own during his watch, and for that injustice, he receives punishment."
Lost, like, died? Lost?
What do you mean, Kelly?
What do you said he lost one of his men?
Lost one of their own.
Like, he passed away on his watch?
No, like there's a little girl missing, who's Vistani.
Okay.
How? So I'm gonna ask him who's missing. What happened? Like, what happened?
My brother's daughter, Arabelle, went missing 3 days ago.
We've heard of her.
Have you seen her?
No.
Then you give us no help. And he turns back around to return to his assumed brother. The rest of you approach the top of the hill.
Oh, so we didn't hear that part?
You've been catching the tail end of it, but no, you didn't run as fast.
Oh, gotcha. We may not. Shit, I got out of here. Sorry. We may not be of any help right now, but we've come to help. We've been looking for any signs we can of her after we heard about her.
Then you know as much as we do. We have all of our men looking for her.
Can I send him a message, DM?
Who?
This Vistani man.
Sarah, you recognize this man.
Can I send him a message?
Sure.
I would like to say, do you remember me?
He kind of looks around confused. Yes.
What?
Yes. He responds to her message, which you can't hear.
I know. This is that. Oh, wait, does he say that?
She casted a magical cantrip called Message. When he can respond, it's through a whisper,
Okay.
magically. No one else can hear it.
I'll respond back in a message. Then you know that I am of your kind, and that of all people, I am here to just help. How can we help?
He responds back, this is not Madame Ava's camp. This is our camp, and we run things differently.
And I am not with Madame Ava. I'll say that out loud.
If you find Arabelle, we can talk.
Where was she last seen?
Here, in her bed.
How old?
She's 9 years old.
Any
What
siblings?
time?
Nighttime, when her father, Luvash, put her to sleep.
And I didn't notice until morning.
Correct. This man fell asleep during his watch, and when we awoke, Arabelle was gone.
Could we have a word with the man? And then you can continue your lashings afterwards.
You can wait till after his punishment is done.
We're on a tight schedule, and I don't really have time to wait for you.
You can get out then. I don't think you understand this.
If we can help find Arabelle, every second might be important.
He fell asleep. Do you think he would have given us news already if he knew anything? We've been whipping him for the last 5 minutes. This is Vistani business, not including Nekashis. If you find Arabelle, we'll be happy to talk. Until then, please get out. And he turns back to his brother, who completes lashings.
Alright, I start walking away and I mumble under my breath, well, fuck you too then.
I'll walk away as well.
Yeah. Same.
As you walk down the hills, you can see the Vistani camp is stationed on the top of the hills, but you're passing by what I described as lavish wood houses. From your experience, Vistani do not live in houses, so this catches you as unusual.
Have I seen these houses before?
No, you have not, Sarah or Yetta.
I'd like to go up to them. Maybe knock on the first door.
You can see actually out front of each of the doors. Let me double check. 1 second. Out front of this house is 3 cloaked figures who seem to be standing watch out front the door. They are standing quietly in front of the house. The lanterns that hang on on the front door, kind of light them in warm light. But they are 3 sullen, gray cloaked figures. And what little features you can see underneath the hood are angular, and there seems to be black flowing hair, half hidden under their cowls.
I'd like to go talk to them.
What do you say?
Hello, I am returning from this area after a long time. I did not notice these new. I've noticed that these are new houses. What brings you to Barovia?
We've been here for centuries.
In Barovia?
Yes, and we've lived here as well for centuries.
Did you build these houses? They look very nice.
Yes, these are of our elven background.
And who can I compliment for the design?
Our ancestors had carried on this feature of woodworking for thousands of years. So you can thank them.
I meant to ask your name, is what I'm looking for.
Oh, sorry. You can call me Sebastian.
Sebastian, it's a pleasure. So are you working alongside these Vistani? Or are you here visiting?
As I said, we've lived here for hundreds of years in these homes.
No, I know this, but you are very close to Vistani camp. That is no secret. Are you close with Vistani?
There's a mutual agreement between us both. I wouldn't call it friendly.
Oh. I can understand that. You take, I take. Yes, no?
Something like that.
No. I hate to be so rude, but I have not seen you around town. And yes, I am just a youngling, but I've spent my whole life in Barovia. I can't remember meeting such an interesting group of people.
We Dusk Elves keep to ourselves.
Dusk Elves!
Yes.
Can I think if I've ever heard of Dusk Elf before?
A history check?
History. 11.
Dusk Elves are a race of people who once were very prominent in Barovia. This isn't in any recent history, more so like ancient history, pre-Strahd, and a little bit after, just a little bit post-Strahd. But yeah, those Dusk Elves, Kayleen, the ones that scared the shit out of me.
Oh no.
But you definitely have not seen them. They are not prominent race in Barovia. And just actually the description of Dusk Elves hunting with Vistani is the first really description you've ever seen of them before. And as you look on this, as you look at the 3 guards who stand outside the house, they are all male, which is a fact.
You know, I was brought up
I was about to
Vistani.
say something that I wouldn't reveal too much.
I was brought up Vistani. Is there a mutual agreement amongst all tribes or just this tribe?
Just this tribe.
Is it a new agreement?
New, more like new in our minds. We're
What does
elves.
that
We
mean?
live a long time,
So 100, 200
about 300 years.
disagreement.
Correct.
Do you mind sharing? I'm a fan of good stories.
Perhaps our leader Casimir will be more willing to talk to you about the details.
I would love to talk with him. Is he free?
Yes, through this door. He gestures to the door he's guarding.
Can I bring a friend?
If you all are friendly and just looking to talk, you're all welcome inside.
Of course, friendly. My friends, come join me. I will talk with them.
Okay.
So as you'll enter in, you can see that there is a lone Dusk Elf sitting at a very tiny. Give me a second. I can get together an actual visual. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Is that like your new hype song?
It's just just all I can think about.
I imagine it in place of like air horn, air horn, air horn.
Yeah. One sec, sorry.
How does Boston work?
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
It's an overhead visual and it's kind of disorienting, but this is what the Vistani camp looks like. And you are entering into this house. Can you guys still see what I'm looking at? No? You're all entering into this house right here, just as a visual. Okay.
Cool.
What are the little
Get ready
characters?
for Yetta.
You don't have to put yourself in it. Sarah?
Oh, guards. Alright.
I'm sorry, Victoria, what was your question?
I was gonna ask who the little guys are, but they're like guards at the edge of the road. In the
Correct.
houses?
Yeah, as I mentioned, there are 3 guards outside of his house,
And then one around each house in the circle.
yeah, not that you've seen it yet, but yeah, there is a guard outside of each house.
Okay.
And then the incline at the top is a shit show of Vistani camp people. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't need everyone drop in. I don't think you're gonna try to kill this guy. But,
I do.
Jesus.
Oh, it's so spooky.
And you walk in, you can see that there is a lone Dusko sitting at the table.
Hello, I hate to intrude. My name is Yeda. I was speaking with your guards out front and I found your story here interesting. I would love to hear it from you.
That is quite the introduction.
I'm good at them.
All of you come here for what means.
Well, we are traveling adventurers, so to speak, and we have found ourselves in Valaki, and we've heard stories of vampires, stories of mutants, stories of abandoned
Stories of Strahd.
Of course. But that's not why we're here. We're here because we've heard of a missing girl, and we've got very little help from Vistanis. So I noticed these new homes. I'm from the area. I thought, why not ask?
You say you're from here. Where are you from, Yeda?
From outside of the village of Borovia.
Okay. These Vistani are different from what I've heard of others.
I've known this. I've met them before.
There are no elders in this camp.
No.
The village is run, or excuse me,
Caravan.
the caravan is run by 2 brothers, Luvash and Erigol. They lead with an iron fist in Vistani. So that is probably where Vistani get bad reputation.
Yes, I know. Many camps do not have men as leaders.
It's more so the fact that, to your understanding, Sarah, that they're so young.
But isn't the norm that women are the leaders of caravans?
Typically, women are the leaders, but it's more of oldest female kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a focus on an elder. If there is a woman who has a gift, she is often the leader. I mean, Madame Ava is just one version of that rule, but You can see like male elders as well running Vistani caravans.
I mean, being of such long history here in Barovia, do you know why these brothers are in charge?
1 second. Sorry, I got a work email. Sorry, 1 second. Hold, please. It is to my elders. It is to my understanding that the elders died in recent years, and these brothers took the mantle.
Do you know the girl?
Luvash's daughter. I've seen her. Yes. I've given my men orders to assist in their search.
Any idea of where she may have gone, who she hangs out with? Does she have enemies? Does her dad have enemies?
These brothers definitely make enemies, so she could be anywhere. Vistani in general in this area of Valaki do not carry good reputation, so I could imagine if someone found out she was Vistani, they might cause her harm. But otherwise, I knew she had a fascination with the water. We would often have to escort her to Lake Baratok, north of the city.
Would she go in the middle of the night?
I'm not sure. I have set my men to go look around there. It is difficult here in Barovia to hunt. I'm sure you know it's dangerous here at night.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes we have to send both Vistani search groups and Dusk Elf groups home to protect them. So we've only had so many hours of daylight to search for Arabelle. I don't know her well, and I think Luvash's anger probably distracts him from the obvious, but if we could get a better look around Lake Baratok, I'm sure we'd find her.
And we shall do that.
Perhaps that'll make things more negotiable with him.
Do you know where the lake is?
It's north of Valaki.
Okay.
So we heard story of
Let me ask you a question, Yeda.
Yes, of course.
Have you heard the story of Katrina Velikovna?
Do I know that? Yeah.
Roll the history check.
8.
No, you haven't.
God damn it. No, I have not. I'd love to hear it though.
Katrina Velikovna was a dusk elf hundreds of years ago, and she fell in love with Strad.
Oh.
They were wedded, and well, the Dusk Elves, we didn't like said union, and we thought it was a bad match, and so we had Petrina killed.
Okay.
You
What?
killed your own Dusk Elf?
We tried. Strad had turned her. And as punishment for our attempted disunion, he buried her in the catacombs below Castle Ravenloft.
Alive?
Alive.
Or undead.
Ooh.
Why would he do that?
Strad is an evil. I don't even want to call him man. Strad is a monster.
But if he loves her, why would he bury her?
I don't know. But Katrina was my sister.
I'm sorry.
She was blinded by his charm. I believe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. It was a. Continue. Sorry.
I believe recently in my dreams, I believe I hear her speaking to me.
What does she say?
She repents for her sins, for what she did once Strahd turned her. And
I'm sure she is forgiven.
I believe she's still down there.
Do you have plans?
I have ideas, but they require more than just myself. I want to restore her, but I don't know how. I have heard... No, I shouldn't share this.
No, please. We might be surprised to hear we have common goals.
As common as trying to kill the monster.
Oh yeah, that's like my top goal. Well, it's like in the top 5, yeah.
And reclaim the souls taken.
There is an Amber Temple. It is filled with secrets and information and knowledge of ancient gods. I believe if I go there, I will find a way to destroy Vampire. And perhaps also, in destroying my sister, restoring her back to true life.
Or at least peace.
At the very least.
Where is this?
I would be happy to lead you to it. It is hard to find, but I've been here a very long time, and I've never ventured in, but I know how to find it. If you accompany me, I will do my best to aid you in your own goals as well.
I kind of pull Yetta to the side before she says anything to the rest of the group, and I go, we kind of have some business we need to finish in Valley.
You cut me off before I was about to say, we have to take care of other things first.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Okay,
For
cool.
once, me and you together on the same page.
Yeah.
What's his name? Cassius or
Casimir.
Casimir. Casimir, though your offer to help is much appreciated and obliged, there are priorities in Valakimi we must take care of first.
Yes, I as well. I will not be able to leave this camp until Arabelle's discovered. But
Yes.
I have waited 300 years. I think we have time to wait more.
Good. You have our help in that matter, but there are more pressing odds.
Yes. I think that is wise. It is extremely dangerous to go to the Amber Temple. I only advise you join me if you are prepared.
A level 8 or higher.
I don't like to give level analogies, but yes, higher level is definitely recommended.
Would you say like level 6 or 8?
I don't say such things.
Would you say like 47,000 XP? Like,
You need more experience.
I see.
Montage.
Montage through 3 levels. You are now level 8.
You just told us.
I literally I couldn't tell you what the level advancement is, Sarah. I just literally threw out a number.
So is it less than 8 or more than 8?
You can just
I feel
go
like we
and
should
find out whether or not you die. or
Maybe
live.
we should do more side quests that we have, because we got lots of side quests before we go on this big, maybe main side quest.
I agree with you, Rapture. Even though you scare me.
Kill Strahd!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like bucket list now is shit. What was my bucket list? Fuck, I already forgot. Oh, build Coffin better than Coffin Maker. Find Arabelle. Potentially become Vistani again.
Have tea party with Burgomaster.
Have tea party with Burgomaster. Meet
Find
Mutant Guard
Gertruda.
guy. Find Gertruda. Restore
Find the missing members of the
Buffy.
Burgermaster's Guard. Restore Buffy.
have a boyfriend.
There was another missing child I forgot to mention.
Oh, what's your missing child?
That's not mine.
Is it Crazy Mary's or Mad
Gertrude.
Mary's?
No, that was Gertruda. When you were all in. Okay, I can't do that for that long. It hurts. When you were all in the church, talking it up with the church guy, an old woman came to me and said that people are disappearing from
That's
jail as well.
that's not completely correct. She had told you that her son, who is the shoemaker, was arrested for speaking out against the burgomaster, and he wasn't seen in the stocks, so she believed he was at the burgomaster's home getting questioned.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I tell them
We
that.
can look for him when we have tea tomorrow.
Perfect.
Do you know what he looks like? Just a criminal or what?
Did I ask? I don't know if I asked.
No.
We will talk of criminals and see what he says.
Yes. Seems lots
Anyway.
of people may be or be not there.
Do we want to head out toward the lake to see if we can find Arabelle now?
Should we check on Irina?
She's
we
fine.
were-
Let's go to the lake.
Yeah, we've come this far.
Could you message her, Yetta?
She's too far.
I scream out into the air. Irina, are you okay? You're good, guys. No
Did
worries.
Hugo? Can I see if Hugo just faked the voice of Irina responding?
Yeah, you
It
roll,
seemed pretty
you'd roll
obvious.
a insight check.
I would like to see if Hugo faked the sound. 19, bitch.
Yeah, I did.
Shit. I act like I believe it. Oh, Irina's good, guys. Let's head to water.
No need to worry, Ben Volm. Your princess is safe.
I see.
That's your response, I see.
See. Hmm.
I'm not convinced.
You didn't roll an insight check.
On someone saying that they spoke to Irina from this far that is an ogre that swings his fists at old
He's
men.
not an ogre, he's a half orc.
He
I
is
can
not
take
straight.
up it too if you keep pushing me.
Oh.
Oh,
Remember when we
great.
first met and you almost killed them and you hit a tree instead?
Good times.
Guys, as we're walking to the lake, do you remember that first time when you met in my camp outside the Vistani camp and Hugo got scared and mad so he almost hit you because you insulted him and then he punched the tree?
I hear you always remember your first time.
With what? Punching trees?
Yes, your first tree.
Hugo, was that your first tree?
No.
What was your first?
Please tell me there's a tattoo of it.
No, I don't have a tattoo of a tree. I
It's a
don't know.
sapling.
Maybe I was like 12 or something and I punched a tree.
Where'd you punch it?
When I was traveling to a new city, I don't know what city it was, and we were training. I wasn't doing well, so I punched the tree.
Good.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the lake.
So as you head back to you begin to head. Are you gonna head from the outside of the gate? Or are you gonna go through Valaki because the lake is up this way, and
Through Valaki.
you are approximately over here.
Through Valaki.
All right, through Valaki.
Through Valiki.
Hey, can you bip where we are again? Sorry, I didn't see it.
Okay, so this is down where the Vistani camp is.
Oh, someone
The
bips.
map is so big. Okay, wow. Ooh.
And the lake is right up here.
So we have to go up to the old Slavic road?
Yeah, so you'd go back up these dirt paths, these lines in the road. This is the old Slavic road. There's not really a path from the outside of the gate up to Lake Zarovic, so it's probably most likely you'd have to go through Valaki.
Go through the urethra of the dong. and then up.
Thanks, Susie.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Through it is.
All right, and so you, by the time you get back from, excuse me, I have to sneeze again.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
As you finish wrapping up your conversations with the desk elf Casimir and your introduction to Vistani Camp by Vela Key, getting through town and back up through the northern gate, which I believe is called, oh, I used to know this. It's called the Gate to the Lake, actually, which is self-explanatory.
Clever.
They all had nicknames.
Good
And I
name?
thought it'd be something more clever. The guards let you out. At this point, it's probably noon.
Oh, we're fucked. We're gonna be out here in the dark.
But you walk outside the gates of Valaki, and that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh man, we getting hung up in the dark.
That's not good. Oh, we could tiny hut though, right?
Yes, we could.
Yeah, but like in the dark.
Guys, if we have to, I will trade out Igor for Arabelle if we need to.
I
Oh,
appreciate
does Igor
that's
count as
heroic.
one of the
Yes.
living beings?
He counts as a creature.
Paige, are the Dusk Elves hot?
I thought they looked like the dark elves, who are decidedly not.
No, that was just a joke, so I could send that picture to
Yeah.
Paige.
What picture?
The picture of
Oh, I
the
thought you said-
Dark
Sorry, I
Elves.
thought you sent another picture. Let me show you what they
Yeah.
look like.
Trying to check all the chat now. We kill the old man. We kill the old man. We kill the old man.
I don't like the one picture they have of a dusk elf in the book is gross. So that one, but I think he's supposed to look gross. But yeah, I mean, are elves? It's like the question: are elves hot? They're just, instead of like the typical appearance of like pale skin and dark hair, they have dark hair and they're like copper toned skin, so they're darker. That's dusk elf looks like.
Why West End girls?
We were talking about East and West something, and that's just what inspired me.
Into mind.
All right, that's where I'll stop the recording. Say goodbye to the internet.
Bye,
Bye,
Internet.